The role of disinformation in shaping political discourse and electoral outcomes cannot be ignored. In West Africa, false narratives, deepfakes, and hate speech have been weaponized to manipulate public opinion, disrupt democratic processes, and in extreme cases, incite violence. Recognizing these threats, the Center for Democracy and Development, CDD West Africa, convened a gathering of experts, policymakers, and civil society leaders to analyze the patterns of disinformation observed during recent elections and explore solutions.
During elections, information disorder comes at the top of the priority, and the way it is used is to discredit the system. So we realize that there are calculated attempts, misleading narratives towards discrediting the electoral process. And when this continues to happen, people lose interest in the process and the electoral process and the democratic process at large. So you could imagine when people lose interest in the electoral process, whatever result or whatever outcome from such a procedure is already skewed.
With several West African nations experiencing political crises, including military takeovers, ECOWAS has emphasized that tackling disinformation is crucial to maintaining regional stability and upholding democratic governance.
Whenever there is this kind of disinformation, and indeed disinformation talks about the intentionality of the information that is being put out. Oftentimes the intention is bad intentions. So if anybody has any intention to cause any mayhem, the channel or the conduit that a person would use is putting out or churning out information that are not factual. We've seen that oftentimes this become more pronounced around electoral cycles when countries are actually going into elections.
But addressing disinformation is no easy task, especially with the borderless nature of social media and digital platforms. This has reignited debates over social media regulation, digital literacy, and the responsibility of tech companies operating in the region.
And oftentimes, some of these things are done with influence from foreign countries, of course with their appendages possibly in their countries. But this information are oftentimes generated through AI outside of the territories of the countries. So we are also finding a way of possibly having all these kind of fact checkers within member states to come together to form more like a coordinated regional body to be able to really fact check and put out the truth.
At the heart of discussions, one message was clear. For democracy to thrive in West Africa, disinformation must be tackled head-on through strong fact-checking mechanisms, improved media literacy, and greater accountability for digital platforms. In Lagos for News Central, I'm Bernard Akede.